At what point does Topps or Panini lose their base customers? You know, they've lost me. At this point, I don't want to support what they're doing. I don't support who are they making all the different sets for? It waters things down. It makes prices worse. It's made base cards worthless. Base cards are literally kindling for fires, where base cards in the 60s, 70s, 80s, those were the big rookie cards. You had one. There was one. There's just too many sets. It waters down things, and it makes me not want to participate in what they're doing. And I know some of you will argue if you're excited for it, I'm not trying to be the negative Nancy. I think it's bad. I think that all this, Topps is shooting themselves in the foot. They don't know it yet. And I guess if the gambling aspect works out, I'm wrong. But with all this overprinting, with all these different sets, none of us want that. I heard Sports Car Radio recently had their last live show. They're done. Again, speaking to where we are at, people are burnt out in sports cards. People are annoyed. People are not for the new movement of, I guess the movement's been around a decade or so, of just product after product after product after parallel after parallel after parallel in these sets. And it makes it to where the reason I mentioned sports cards is there's no traction. There's a point they brought up on any of these sets. It's one basketball set comes out, and in 2 weeks you have another basketball set coming out. And it leaves nobody really, and I'm going to move, I know I'm over, but I'm going to move to Pokemon or Magic the Gathering or One Piece. They're releasing, 4 sets for a year. Maybe 5, one every couple months, and it leaves time for you to stew. Was it a good set? Wasn't it a good set? What are the cards? What are the prices end at? Too many rookies, too much printing, and to me, if you have a brain, it's greed, and I don't want to support the greed. I don't. I have no interest in supporting Topps' greed on a passion I love. So luckily for people like me, you can still buy vintage. You can still participate any way you want. You don't have to support by buying boxes or new product. And I just think they're shooting themselves in the foot with all this. They're going to lose including myself, they're losing some of their customer base. It got me thinking, I cannot think of an iconic set of the past decade. What's the big iconic set? In 2012, I believe NBA Prism came out for the first time, or maybe 2013 for NFL. First year Prism, you could argue is iconic, but nothing 89 Upper Deck or 86 Fleer in basketball, 89 Upper Deck in baseball, 1996 Topps, or some of the Topps fine. I just feel like there's no more iconic sets. It doesn't even matter the rookie. The 03 Topps is an iconic set because it has I'm talking basketball here. Has LeBron, has Dwayne Wade, has Carmelo Anthony, Chris Bosh. It's also Topps. What? Now the lighting is terrible, so I'm going to end it here. But what's the most iconic set of the past decade? It doesn't happen because there are no iconic sets. I mean, it's turn and burn, baby. How are we going to make more? How are we going to print more? And you got to understand that, I find Prism soccer boxes for, $80. I found them on sale for $30. But if MSRP is $80, that means the same thing. It's the same product as football and baseball, or not baseball, but basketball. And so if they're making money off selling them at $80 or $50, and they're having the Prism boxes at $1,200, it's just greed. They know they have some sort of people that will break it, or whales, and it just hurts the hobby. Am I being a negative Nancy? I don't think I am. Do you feel this way? Are you buying modern product? I'm not going to support their cash grab that's making our hobby worse. None of you feel this way. I think you do. Comment below, what's the most iconic set of the past decade? What am I missing, forgetting? I'm still working on that website. As soon as it's done, I plan on sharing it with you here. I'm excited for it. A lot of my time's going into that. Thank you for watching. Hit the like button if you enjoyed. Subscribe, and as always, have a great day.